Hi, welcome to Roy's Game Table. Today we have Scenario 3 of the Rise of the Red Skull campaign. So pull up a chair and let's continue. Whew, I'm glad that's done. Truly, that was a glorious battle. Hey, what was that? I have no idea. Let's get back to base and find out what's going on. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? If you're seeing that Hydra somehow stole our tower, then yeah. We're hit. We're going down. Ha! Boom! No more Avengers. Let's go make sure they're done for, boys. With Absorbing Man in shield custody and Madam Hydra in the wind, you are flying back to Avengers Tower to plan your next move when all reality is changed in a flash of yellow light. When you reach New York City, you are shocked to find Avengers Tower emblazoned with the Hydra banner. But before you can process what has happened, an explosion rocks your Quinjet and you crash land in the city. On the ground, you find that all of New York is under Hydra rule. Anti-hero propaganda is plastered on every corner and squads of Hydra soldiers patrol the streets. They are led by the notorious Taskmaster, Hydra's new chief of police. He's going door to door hunting down heroes and locking them up. He fired the surface-to-air missile that brought you down, and now he is searching for you. So, Scenario 3 is against Taskmaster, and he does have a forced response. So after a player changes to hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. And it is not indirect damage. The hero has to take that. So hopefully I'll remember to do that. You do start the game with the Hydra Patrol side scheme in play, and I have that here. Only 2 threat on it, but it does have a crisis icon and a when defeated effect. And I'll tell you what the when defeated effect is whenever I defeat that. And then the main scheme has 12 threat to lose. There's only one main scheme for Taskmaster. And it starts with 1 in there. And of course I can't take threat off of this until I get rid of this Hydra Patrol. All right, and before I start with the game, because as you can see here, I have drawn my own opening hand, I want to make a correction from something that happened in the last video. When I was doing the upgrades for the last video, I was showing the improved, for example, the improved thwart upgrade. I was showing the improved upgrades for each one of the upgrades you get after defeating Absorbing Man. Well, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to get the basic upgrade. So I should be starting this game with a basic thwart upgrade. Now, that mistake that I made won't affect the campaign because I have not played a game yet with the upgrade. But just remember that when you play the campaign for yourself, make sure you don't make the same mistake I did and try to upgrade to the improved thwart upgrade after Absorbing Man. You're upgrading to the basic side of whichever one of the 4 you're picking. Again, in my case, I did the thwart upgrade. So I do get the +2 hit points, which I do have for Captain Marvel. She's at 14. And I do get the +1 thwart. I just don't get the other ability yet. And the improved thwart upgrade may come into play later for me in the campaign. But obviously, again, right now it won't. So I just wanted to make sure that correction. It is right, though. I do have it on the correct side here. Okay, so I have my starting hand here. And I want to see if I'm mulligan anything. I'm pretty happy, actually, with what I've got out. I think I'm just going to keep what I have and use what I have to put into the game. So I'll start using her with her commander ability to draw a card, and it is Photonic Blast. And the first thing I'm going to do is put Mockingbird into play with energy absorption, and that will stun Taskmaster. And she will come in with 3 health. And then the next thing that I will do is put in Maria Hill with the power of leadership, which will allow me to draw a card. Crisis Interdiction, good. So I have that. She'll come in with 2 health. And I think I actually want to play Strength in Numbers just to see what I can draw here. So I'll exhaust Mockingbird and Maria Hill to draw 2 more cards, a Strength and an Alpha Flight Station. All right, I will put in Alpha Flight Station with Crisis Interdiction. And then I'll go ahead and use that. And I'll discard this Photonic Blast. No. I'll discard Rapid Response, I guess, to draw 2 more cards. All right, I got an Avengers Assemble and an Energy Channel. I will flip to Captain Marvel, and when you flip to hero form, after a player changes hero form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons, which is 1, so that will just drop her down from 14 to 13. I'm going to attack for 2, and he starts with 13, so now he's down to 11. I will play a Photonic Blast with Strength and Avengers Assemble for 3, and because of the energy thing, I will get to draw a card, but I'm going to hit him for 5, so drop him from 11 to 6. And I do want to be somewhat careful here, I guess, because there are some allies that I can save in this game that, but you have to bring a side scheme out. I have to get a side scheme out of the encounter deck and remove that side scheme and save the allies. So in this game, you kind of have to choose whether you want to just go ahead and win without worrying about getting the allies, or if you want to prolong the game some to try to save as many of the allies as you can. There's 4 of them. So that is the decision I'm going to have to make. But he is down to 6 health on his front side. I get to draw a card because he used an energy Spider-Woman. Okay, I'm going to put Energy Channel into play. Hold on to Spider-Woman. I will ready. And draw to 5. Okay, start of the main villain phase. We'll put 1 threat here. And the forced response on hunting down heroes is, after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. I'm going to take the damage because that will just drop her to her normal max of 12. So we're good there. He's supposed to attack, but he's stunned, so he can't. And the encounter card will be good. And this is the side scheme I'm talking about. Captured by Hydra. When revealed, place 1 random set-aside captive ally face down beneath this scheme. And when this scheme is defeated, the player who defeated it takes that ally into their hand and removes this scheme from the game. And so it won't go to the discard pile. It comes in with 5 threat. And here are the random allies that can be placed under that. So I will shuffle it up. And we'll put one of these under, well, I'll just set it over there for now. And it does have an acceleration icon, so I want to keep that in mind and make sure I take care of that. So that was the encounter card, and we are back to Captain Marvel. The first thing I'm going to do as Captain Marvel is thwart for 3 with her, because I do have the +1 thwart. 3 with her, 2 with Maria Hill for a total of 5 to go ahead and get rid of this side scheme. And as I said, when this scheme is defeated, the player who defeated it takes that ally into their hand or removes this scheme from the game. So I'm removing it from the game, and the ally I get to take into my hand is Moon Knight. So he's a 0 cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, and then after I play him, I can spend a wild resource to draw 2 cards. I do have a wild resource in my hand. It's Spider-Woman. I'm not sure I want to spend her for that. But I have Moon Knight. I could at least use him as an ally if I wanted to. I think I'm going to discard this energy resource to heal Captain Marvel up to 13 because my max hit points is 14 because of the thwart upgrade. And so, but when I do that, I get to draw a card, and it is Nick Fury. I think I'm going to go ahead and put Moon Knight into play for a cost of 0. He comes in with 3 hit points. And the reason why I'm going to put him in is because I'm going to have him thwart for 2, dropping him down to 2. I'm going to have him thwart off of this side scheme. And when defeated, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play, engage with them, and then shuffle the encounter deck. So I will do that. Let me find a Hydra minion. And I took a Hydra regular. Now the Incite one does not go off because he was not revealed. He was put into play with this side scheme. He was not revealed as part of the encounter draw phase, so the Incite one will not go off. I'm pretty sure that's right. He does come in with 2 hit points though. And I know that when Moon Knight came into play, I could have spent my middle resource Spider-Woman, but I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to lose Spider-Woman. I believe I'll use Alpha Flight Station, exhaust it to discard Captain Marvel's helmet, and then draw a card. And we have rapid response. And I'll put rapid response in over here. You can't see it. It's off the screen a little bit. I'm going to put that in with Hawkeye and Photonic Blast, and hold on to Nick Fury and Spider-Woman, and hopefully get to use them next time. And that'll be it. I'm going to ready and then draw up to 5. All right, start of the main villain phase. We put 1 threat here, so it's going to go up to 3. And I'm going to have Captain Marvel take the damage again, so it will drop her down to 12. And he will attack this time. Maria Hill's going to take it in the face. He'll attack for 2, 3, 4, and there's one of our side schemes, so I won't be able to rescue a hero from that one. But that is enough to knock Maria Hill out of the game. I'm not going to use rapid response on her, so I'm going to just let her leave the game. And then the Hydra regular will attack, and I'll just have Captain Marvel take that, so it'll drop her down from 12 to 10. And then the encounter card will be Weapon Master. So when revealed in Hero, the villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains Surge. So he does not have a weapon attachment, so he's going to attack me. And I'll have Moon Knight take this. So he'll attack for 2, 3, and that will be enough to remove Moon Knight from the game. And I'm not going to use rapid response on him either. So he'll just be removed from the game. And that's going to be it for the encounter phase. And we are back to Captain Marvel. First thing I'm going to do is thwart for 3 with Captain Marvel on the main scheme. And then I'm going to use Crisis Interdiction, the energy resource, to heal her back to 11. And draw a card. All right, strengthen numbers. And then I'm going to use Alpha Flight Station to discard Energy Channel and draw a card. All right, Energy Absorption. I will put in Nick Fury with Energy Absorption for 3 and make the call for 4. And when he comes in, I'm going to have him let me draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. And then he'll attack for 2, dropping him down to 2 and to knock this Hydra regular out of the game. I will now put in Spider-Woman with Strength of Numbers for 1, Cosmic Flight for 2, Lead from the Front for 3. She will come in and confuse Taskmaster, and I'll have her attack for 2, dropping her from 2 down to 1. So, and he will go down to 4. And then I'm going to use this energy to put 2 counters on the energy channel I have over here. And that will do it for now. So I'll ready and draw to 5. All right, starting the main villain phase, we'll put 1 threat on the main scheme. I'll have Captain Marvel take the damage from the forced response in the main scheme. She's down to 10. He can attack, and I'm going to have Nick Fury take the attack. It'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will knock Nick Fury out of the game, but I think what I'm going to do is use rapid response on him. It will bring him back into the game. And when he comes in, he will come in, take 1 damage because of rapid response. And I'm going to use the 4 damage that he deals. That will drop Taskmaster down to 0 on this side. So the side 1 is complete. And he'll come back in with 16 hit points. And there is a when revealed effect, and I'll get that in just a second. When he is revealed, you deal each player an encounter card. So I'll have to deal with 2 encounter cards this turn. I'm not real worried about it. Hopefully it won't hurt me, but we'll see. And it's still after his force response, still after a player changes to hero form. They discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. Okay, so he attacked, knocked out Nick Fury, rapid response brought him back in. Nick Fury's 4 damage pushed him to side 2. So now I got to deal with 2 encounter cards. The first one is good, another captured by Hydra. So I haven't done a lot of encounter cards. I've gotten very lucky that they've been shuffled up to the top. There's 4 of them, but this is what I want to see because I want to be able to try to rescue as many allies as I can. And if I can rescue 2, I might go ahead and just push to the end game here. But Here's a captured by Hydra. So when revealed, I'll place one random set-aside captive ally face down beneath the scheme. And when this scheme is defeated, the player who defeated it takes that ally in their hand and removes this scheme from the game. So I'll put it over here. Let's put it under the main scheme. It comes in with 5 threat. And here's one of these random allies. And it's going to be this one, whatever that one is. I'll just set it on top. I'll just set it over kind of to the side here. All right, and then this encounter card is another captured by Hydra. What lucky draws I'm getting. 3 of the 4 have already come out. So I have a chance to rescue 3 allies, and if I can do this, I will push to the end game. I'm happy with getting 3 in my deck. So another captured by Hydra. This is my first game against Taskmaster. I haven't stacked the deck. I promise I shuffled the best I could. I just got lucky these are coming out like that. So 5 threat here. Now they do have acceleration icons, so I do want to do something about them. The scheme will take off, and I certainly don't want to lose with the opportunity that I'm having to get 3 allies. So we will mix up and put this one over there on that scheme. All right, so those are the 2 encounter cards, and we are back to Captain Marvel. And of course, before we do anything else, Nick Fury has to come out of the game at the end of the round. The first thing I'll do is use the energy resource from Endurance to heal Captain Marvel back up to 11 and draw a card. Okay, good. A double resource card is what I was hoping for. One of the things, so there's Genius. And so for now, I'll just leave that. I'm going to have Captain Marvel thwart for 3 and Spider-Woman for 2. It will knock her out of the game, but that's a total of 5 to get rid of this side scheme. It gets removed from the game when defeated. So yeah, when this scheme is defeated, the player who defeated it takes that ally into their hand and removes this scheme from the game. And the ally that I'll get is White Tiger. So this will go to my hand. Okay, so I got White Tiger into my hand. I'm going to put her into play, and after you play White Tiger from your hand, spend a mental resource and remove 3 threat from a scheme. I'm going to use Squirrel Girl for the mental resource on her to remove 3 threat from the scheme. It will be the side scheme over here, the other one. So that'll drop to 2. And then she comes in with 3 hit points. I'm going to have her thwart for 3 to go ahead and remove this side scheme. So this captured by Hydra is gone, and the ally I get is Shang-Chi. So after you play Shang-Chi from your hand, spend an energy resource to stun an enemy. So that's an option I could take. We'll see about that. But before I do anything, I actually want to use the Power of Leadership, the Wild resource, as an energy resource. That's 1, Crisis Interdiction for 2, and Triskelion for 3, to put 3 counters on energy channel here. So that's going to bring me up to 5. And then I'm going to use the hero action, discard energy channel, deal 2 damage to an enemy to a maximum of 10 for each energy counter here. So I'm going to use that to deal 10 damage to Taskmaster. That will drop him from 16 down to 6. Then Mockingbird will attack for 1. So that will drop him down to 5. And then I will put Shang-Chi into play because I do have room for another ally. I don't have an energy resource to spend, so I can't stun him. But I am going to put him in. He'll come in with 3. And I will have him attack for 2. So that will drop Taskmaster from 5 down to 3. So we should be good there. I'll hold on to Genius. That's it. I'm going to ready and draw up to 5. All right. First thing to do, 1 threat on the main scheme, but I'm going to actually put, for the force response, I'm going to put 1 threat here. So it will go up to 3 on the main scheme. He will attack. I'll have White Tiger take this, I guess. So it's going to be an attack of 2. Just an attack of 2. That will be enough to knock her out of the game. And then the encounter card will be Photographic Reflexes. So I attach to Taskmaster, and when a player attacks Taskmaster, prevent all damage that would be dealt to Taskmaster and deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead. Then discard photographic reflexes, max once per attack. Okay, so it won't be quite as easy to finish him off as I thought, but I think I can finish him on this turn, and it is back to Captain Marvel. All right, so in order to get rid of photographic reflexes, I have to attack Taskmaster and then deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead, and then I discard the card. So I'll have Mockingbird attack for 1, because I don't see why it can't come from an ally. That will actually go to Captain Marvel, which will drop her from 11 to 10. I can discard photographic reflexes, and then I'll have Captain Marvel attack for 2 and Shang-Chi for 2. That's 4 damage, but I only need 3, and that will drop him to 0, and that's the game. Well, I got very lucky in how the encounter cards came out. Actually, not only did the 3 side schemes come out that I got to rescue those 3 allies, but if you remember, one of the side schemes captured by Hydra side schemes was a boost. So the only way I would have been able to do the 4th one is I would have had to go all the way through the encounter deck and back again, and I just wasn't going to do that after having the option of getting 3 of the 4. And actually, the ally that I didn't rescue was Elektra, which she has 1 thwart, 3 attack, as you can see there. And after you play Elektra from your hand, spend a physical resource, deal 3 damage to an enemy. So I don't get Elektra, but I did rescue White Tiger, Shang-Chi, and Moon Knight. So now let me go and show you what the victory condition is for scenario 3, and then we'll end the video. And as you can see there under victory, each player who rescued 1 or more allies from the Taskmaster encounter set adds those allies to their deck and records their names in the campaign log. So I will do that. I'll record the 3 allies I rescued, and they will become a part of my deck. And that will do it for scenario 3 of Rise of the Red Skull campaign. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when scenario 4 is going to come out. And please let people know and share this video, let people know about it so they can watch not only this video but the campaign and all the other videos that I have that they may enjoy and they may find helpful for them and the games that I run through. And until scenario 4 comes out, or until any of my future videos come out, I'll save you a seat at the table.